guys, Angel here. Okay, this video is like so long overdue. I've been getting so many requests for this video. First, let me say this. I did a video, I believe like 2 years ago, and it was called How I Made $1,000 a Week Cleaning Houses, I believe. Or it was How to Start a Cleaning Business on a Shoestring Budget. I can't remember which one it was, but it was one of my most viewed videos, and I took it down because I no longer clean. However, I didn't realize that there was still a video out there that when I was talking about me being in the cleaning business, and I said, if any of you guys have any questions about the cleaning business, let me know. So I'm just seeing this video the other day. Somebody reposted that video from years ago, and I was like, this is where this is coming from. So I said all that to say, for you guys, for you new people that are going to come to this channel because of this video, I am no longer in the cleaning business. However, I did have a successful cleaning business, and I'm going to share with you everything, like everything that I did. I'm going to share with you everything. So again, I'm no longer in the cleaning business. I was in the cleaning business 15 years ago, approximately 15 years ago. So everything that I'm going to share with you today, this applied 15 years ago, but it's still going to apply to you today. The only thing that you're going to want to do is adjust your prices, because the prices that I charged 15 years ago is not the same that I would charge today, even though I was averaging about $1,000 a week, only working 20 hours a week. And I made sure of that. Like, I wanted to be home when my oldest daughter got home from school, like all of that. And sometimes she would even come to my clients' houses with me when she was in kindergarten. So obviously things go up over the years. So as far as your pricing for houses, I'll get into that. Let me just go. I got a lot of tips to share with you guys. And I actually used to charge for this information. So get out your pen and your paper and take some serious freaking notes. And I'm gonna go really quickly through this list, because like I said, I'm no longer in the cleaning business, but I just want to honor what I said in that other video. So number one is to write a business plan. I didn't have a business plan. I cannot express to you how important it is to write out a plan before you start to take action. I now know that as a grown-up. However, when I was younger, starting all these different businesses that I had, I would just get out there and start it, never wrote a plan. So number one is to write a business plan, and always remember that clarity is king. Number two, pick a good name. Pick a name. Like, if I were to go back into the cleaning business today, I would do something like Baltimore's Finest Cleaner, or Baltimore's Best Cleaner, or Baltimore's Favorite Cleaner. Something like that that had my state's name in it, so that it would be more credible. People kind of take companies that have the state's name in it just a little bit more credible. So I will probably do something like that. Back then, oh my God, the name of my business was called Heavenly Cleaning. What did that have to do with cleaning? I don't know, but I just picked that name because my name is Angel, and then it's like Heavenly Cleaning. And then one of my good girlfriends at the time, her husband did my website. And this was back in the day when you couldn't just sit down and drag and drop a website, and it had like pennies falling from the sky. I mean, like, really embarrassing. I mean, it was a beautiful website at the time, but I'm like, why did I ask for pennies to fall out? It was, listen. Okay, so pick a good name, and then, okay, pick a good name. Third thing is to register your name with the state and make sure that it's not taken. That's very important. You do not want to, years later down the road, realize that you have somebody else's name and they're coming to get their name from you. The next thing is to get your insurance for your company. You're going to need to be insured and bonded. Now, let me say this. When I first started, I was not insured and I was not bonded. I didn't even know that you needed insurance. I just knew I like to clean, and let me clean your house. And I guess if I break something, I'm going to pay for it. I never even thought about that. So make sure that you get insurance. You're gonna need to get bonded and insured, and you will need that to go into businesses, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So the next thing is to, and none of this is in any particular order. The next thing is to purchase your domain name and set up your preferred social media sites under that name as well. So whatever social media you decide to use, make sure you set that up under the name, under your name or your business name, however you want to set that up, and set up your social media sites. And when I say set up your social media sites, it's not what people don't understand in business is that when you set up your social media platforms and you are a business, you're not there to just say, hey, buy my stuff or come hire me to be a cleaner. You want to give tips. You want to teach people things on your social media. So if you are a house cleaner, you clean homes, make some videos or a post or whatever to share with your clients, like things that they can do in between time. Just, you know, little tips that you can give them to help them stay tidy from the time that you leave until the time that you come back. I didn't do any of that because I didn't have social media at that time. So the next thing is to order all your marketing materials. Now, I got all my stuff from Vistaprint. Business cards, a t-shirt with your logo on it, and magnets for your car, and whatever else that you see fit that you want to use for marketing materials. Then let me say this about the marketing piece of this. So for the marketing, I had no clue the technical terms for what I was doing. So when I first started cleaning houses, you know, you're cleaning, so what, you don't need to put on cute clothes because you're gonna go clean somebody's house. But what I was doing was I was just throwing on a t-shirt, some sweatpants, and some tennis shoes and going to clean these people's houses. And I started to realize over time, like the more clients that I got, I was like, I want to look a certain way. And so I got a t-shirt with my logo on it, and I had khaki shorts or khaki pants. Now the shorts were not really short. They were like professional shorts, like longer than this skirt that I have on, like down to like right above my knee. And as a woman, you definitely want to do that, because if you're cleaning someone's house and you got on some booty shorts and their husband, I mean, that's just not cool, professional, or just whatever, you know what I'm saying? So get a uniform. Don't just go into these people's houses and think that, oh, I just clean houses, so this is how I'm going to dress. Like, I started doing my makeup with my uniform. I didn't do any of that. I would just throw my hair up, no makeup, nothing, and just go to these people's houses. And like I said, eventually I started to think, like, I want to show up different. And I didn't realize that that was marketing and that was branding. I had no clue what I was doing. I just knew instinctively I just wanted to show up different. And so the next point is to clients' keys. Now, some of the clients won't be home when you come to clean, and they will give you a key. That always blew my mind, because I'm like, wow, this is my first time to your house and you're giving me the key to your house. But it happens, and you have to honor that and just take care of it, because this is somebody's house key. So I had a whole separate ring that I would use for my my keys for my clients, and I had little white labels on them that had their name and address on it. So you want to you want to guard those keys with your life, because people will give you access to their home because they're not going to be there. The next thing is to save all your receipts from your food, gas, everything, so you can be prepared for taxes. I just recently did a video about that a couple days ago. Next thing is to take all the donations that people give to you. When you go into people's houses, they're gonna like have stuff that they no longer want, and they're gonna offer it to you. And I would take everything that people gave me, because even if I didn't want it, I would donate it. Or if I didn't donate, I would give it to somebody that, I mean, televisions, clothes, like people will fall in love with you and they want to help you. So take all donations and, you know, just help them get it out of their house, get it off of their hands. If you don't want it, donate it or give it to somebody that you know could benefit from it. The next thing is to to always let your clients know that, like what I wrote down was run specials. If they refer a friend, give them money off of their next cleaning. So what I would do is, if one of my clients referred someone to me and I actually got that job, the next time I would come into that person that referred me, I would give them either $10 or $20 off, depending on how much that house was that I actually cleaned. So make sure that you want to honor the people that refer you, because that's a big deal. Word of mouth advertising, first of all, is always going to be the best. So when people actually do that, you want to honor them, and that's what I would do. So the next thing is to do not do extra stuff. Now, what I mean by that is that, okay, here, this goes to my next point. So what I mean by that, don't do extra stuff, is this. You want to have something totally written down. This is actually, oh my God, can you guys see this? It says heavenly cleaning, and this is the actual contract that I used to give to my clients. Now, let me tell you why that's important. You want to have everything written down that's included in what you do to someone's home, because this will happen, and it happened to me, and it's not a comfortable feeling, because back then, today is something totally different, but back then I didn't like telling people no. I didn't really even know how to tell people do these extra things that they would ask me to do. But honey, today is a totally different story. I know how to say the word no with confidence and with pride and with care. So don't be like I used to be and just do things. So one client would say to me, I remember her, I'm in her home, she's not there. She called me and she asked me, Angel, could you clean out the bottom of my refrigerator today while you're there? And me, I'm just like, oh, I'm thinking I have allotted the time for this house. I got to get to a next house. But like I said, back then I was insecure. I wasn't confident in myself, and I would just bite it and say yes. And I mean, as I'm cleaning the bottom of this refrigerator, I'm so upset with myself because number one, I'm not getting paid extra for it. And number two, I need to get to my next job, but because I wasn't confident, I didn't say no. So you want to have everything written down that you're going to do in their house, so they automatically know. They can't call you and say, hey Angel, can you clean out the bottom of my refrigerator today? Because that's not in your contract. So if that does happen, if they want to say, can you clean out my refrigerator or can you clean up my stove, have a price that's already set for that, so you can say sure, and I'll add that onto your bill, just like that. Okay, so the next thing is, so the next thing that I want to share with you guys is actually pricing. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to price these houses. Like I said, I'm no longer in this field. You guys can Google it. You can contact Mary Maids. Actually, call somebody to come out to your house, give you an estimate. If you live in a home that is your prospect's home that you would like to clean, call and get some estimates around in your neighborhood just to see what the going fee is. So the one thing that I will tell you about pricing is that when you do the initial cleaning, you definitely want to charge more for that, because that's going to take time. It's going to take more time than it will when you come back the second, third, and fourth time. So when I called a cleaner for the house that we live in now, it was double the amount that they were going to charge regularly. And I never did double back 15 years ago. I think I would do like $30 or $40 extra. Now, even still with that, I was still making good money. Like I said, I was working no more than 20 hours a week, and I was bringing home an average of $1,000 a week. That's not a bad income when you are a high school dropout and on welfare. And yeah, that wasn't a bad income. So you want to think about every little thing is going to take time. Now, this is going to sound so like, really, Angel? But yes, when you go into someone's house, you don't know where all their outlets are. All of that is going to take time. And you will notice that once you do somebody's house for the first time, watch it, clock it, time it. And then when you go back the second and third time, that time is going to go down. So that initial cleaning needs to be more, because number one, you're going to be finding out where everything is. Number two, it's when you do the most. You know, that's when you're going to hit the baseboards, when you're going to get cobwebs in the corners, when you're literally going to clean everything. So then when you come back, you may, depending on how frequently you come back, either weekly. I had clients that were weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Depending on how often you come back, if you have a weekly client, you don't necessarily need to hit their baseboards every 7 days. But if you have somebody that's once a month, that's something that you're going to need to focus on in that time that you go back to clean. But make sure you charge more for that initial cleaning, because it's going to take more time. As far as cleaning products, now, when I would clean my client's home, some of them would have their own cleaning supplies. Some people have, allergies to certain things that are just on the market that you can buy in the stores, cleaning products. So some people will have their own cleaning products and some people won't. Some people don't care. They just want you to come in and clean their house. But the one thing I did not do Now I would share, use the Windex and the duster and all of those things. And I would have my own vacuum cleaner. The only thing that I wouldn't do is that if the homeowner had a pet, I wouldn't take my vacuum cleaner in there, because that scent from that home, or the dog hair, the cat hair, whatever it is, if the next person's house that I went to was allergic to animals, they're gonna feel that through sharing vacuum cleaners. So if that person had an animal, I always told them over the phone, or when I went to do their estimate, that they need to provide their own vacuum cleaner due to the animals. So you definitely want to make sure that you're not sharing, dog hair, cat hair to your next house. What else do I want to share with you guys? Let me give you guys another tip. And if you are a cleaner, you're a cleaner, you know what you're doing. But let me just share with you one thing that I really enjoyed doing for my customers. So when you are vacuuming every room that has carpet, make sure that you can find a plug that you can like pull out of the wall when you're done. So you want to vacuum out of the room. So you want to start, I hope this is making sense. You want to vacuum your way out of the room, and then get outside of that room and yank the cord out so there's no footprints. So when the person comes home from work or whatever and they walk into their bedroom, the only thing that they see, I love vacuum lines. I know I'm not by myself. Please, somebody in the comment tell me how much vacuum lines, carpet lines make you they just make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I love vacuum lines in carpet, but so do other people. And so make sure that it looks like that, so when your client comes home, it's like, oh my God, it looks absolutely amazing in here. So let me tell you about the marketing side of this. I know I shared a little bit of it before, but let me tell you about the marketing side of this. Like I said, I was out here marketing and didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that I needed people to know that I liked cleaning houses and that I would clean your house. So I printed off some flyers. I just made some flyers and I printed them off. Me, my mother, and my sister would go around to communities that had the homes that I wanted to clean. And we would sit there and ball up these sheets of paper, the flyer. We would ball it up, and I would wrap I think it was a blue ribbon around it, and put it in their door. I would not do that today. What I did, I don't know. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But that's what we used to do as far as a part of marketing. That I marketed. And another way that is, when I tell you guys, if you guys are cleaners and you do this, you will see a big spike in your business. This is what I did. So I ordered the magnets for the car. So I had them on each side. So while I'm cleaning for my clients, there would be so many days that by the time I got back home, I had so many messages on my answering machine. Messages on my answering machine. I mean a standalone answering machine. I'm telling y'all my age right now. But I would have so many messages on my answering machine, because while my car is sitting in the driveway, while I'm cleaning somebody's house, their neighbor sees me. And so their neighbor thinks, well, wow, if my neighbor trusts this person, then I can trust them. And then so I'm going to this person's house, and it was incredible. So get those magnets. That is a huge marketing piece. What else? And like I said, tell your clients if they refer you that you'll give them a certain dollar amount off. That's always so awesome. The holiday times, if your clients love you, I would get so much stuff. Some people would just double up my pay during the holidays. Some people would double up my pay and give me a gift. It was juicy. What else? Okay, so I'll briefly share with you guys what's on the contract that I used to give out to people. So it just says, so let me say this, I'm so sorry. So I also cleaned for Johns Hopkins University, their apartments. So the college kids lived in these apartments, and when they moved out, I was the person that came in. It's called turnover cleaning. So I would do their turnovers. Also, I did a real estate agent. I would clean that office. My husband and I would clean that office twice a week. And so the realtors that worked in that realtor office that I was in, we formed relationships with them, you know, just by being in there, saying hi to them. And then when they would sell a house, they would contact me and my husband to go in and clean that house to turn it over so they could sell it. I mean, it was just, it's a snowball effect. Once you get out there and you're consistent and you do good work, your business is going to pick up. It's going to take off, especially if people like you. And so how I got those businesses, and I also had 3 banks that I would clean. My husband and I also cleaned banks. So everybody always wants to know, how did you get the contract? How did you do it? I picked up the phone and I called. Literally in the phone book, I went down and called apartment complex. I called Johns Hopkins University and I just said, hi, my name is Angel. I'm the owner of Heavenly Cleaning. Are you guys interested in taking, Are you guys interested in an estimate from a new cleaner? Everybody is always looking to save money and always looking at their bottom line. So even if somebody has a cleaner, that doesn't matter. If you call and say, you know, I'm looking, are you guys interested in taking a bid or taking an offer from another cleaner, from a cleaning company? If they say yes, go in there with your proposal written up and present it to them. That's all I did. I would just sit on the phone. So how I got Johns Hopkins University, I called them. Hi, this is Angel, the owner of Heavenly Cleaning. I was wondering if you guys are looking to accept a new proposal or a bid from another cleaner. Sure, and come in. Like, just pick up the phone and call people. That's all it is. That's how you get out there. That's how you put yourself out there. You pick up the phone and you introduce yourself. That's how I got the businesses that I was able to get in my business. So the contract. It just says, okay, so this is what I would send over to the apartment complex or to people. Not just the apartment complexes or the businesses, also to people. And it just says, we would like to present this proposal for market-ready cleaning of all vacant apartments at Avalon Village Green. That was the name of the apartment place. I think that's in Owings Mills. By Heavenly Cleaning. Our services include cleaning and sanitizing the following. So then you break down the room. So I got kitchens. Then you put appliances inside and out, drawers, cabinets, pantries, inside and out. Whatever you do in that kitchen, write it down. Then I got bathrooms, vanities, cabinets, sinks, toilets, floors, shower, tub, baseboards, mirrors, doorknobs. I got that written down. Then you have your living areas. Then you have your balconies if you guys choose to go in the back. Then I have the prices for 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and then corporate. Then it says this estimate is for services proposed. We will revisit any unsatisfactory cleaning at no cost. Please contact us to discuss any further options you may require. Thank you for your interest in Heavenly Cleaning, and we look forward to being of service to you in the near future. And then it says, should you wish to retain our services, please sign below. And so once that signature is there, that's it. This is what you clean. This is how often you clean. This is when you show up. Anything outside of what you have written down, charge for it. They know that they should be paying for it, because trust me, people will try you. Oh my goodness, people will try you. And I was young and impressionable, and I would just be like, okay, not today. All right, guys, so I hope this has helped you. Like I said, I'm no longer in the cleaning business, so if you guys have any questions, if I can answer them, I will. But this is all I got. Anything else you guys can Google and all of that stuff. I'm not saying that I won't answer your questions, but just make sure that you can't figure out the answer before you ask me, because for me to answer the questions for this video, I gave you guys really everything that there is to know about how I cleaned houses and made it a successful business for myself. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. And I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and it won't be about cleaning. Bye.